quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
In recognition of our nation's independence, we're celebrating the journey to 50 with an exclusive car insurance offer. If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Excuse me, miss. What's that ding-ding noise?
Oh, that's customers collecting points from a frequent shopper program.
Okay.
Each time you shop with your frequent shopper card, you earn points, which can be redeemed for future discounts on purchases. Seems like you don't have one.
Nope.
You can sign up today and start collecting your points.
Pick your daily reward from the Quartz Ready Cash Money Tree. Every customer is a winner with every loan of $3,000 or more from Quartz Ready Cash. Plus, you get to enter to win a weekend for two at Sandals. No deposit, no collateral needed. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash location today or apply online at www.quartz.com. Get more for 2024 with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
That's right, conditions apply and Quartz, boy, they having that. Let me get the thing for you, man. Don't push me away. And of course, Quartz, they're having something big. You know, I'll tell you when we come back. You know, I'll tell you like news. Quartz having something big for the next 2 days. We'll tell you about that. Hey, welcome to another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson and we are coming to you live from the Spice of the Caribbean. That is Grenada, where we have a lot of things that you would want to experience as a tourist or even as a local. You realize that there are some things that you don't know about, things that you go other places to see, and we have it right here. You understand? We have it right here. So all you understand, study the island, study what it is that we have here, and enjoy it. So what is it that we are going to talk about today? Grenada Steel Band Association, they're presenting to you another Pan Expressions. It's happening on Sunday, and that will be a nice experience for all of you. The Sister Isle as well, they're having their traditional maroon and string band music festival. All right, Kirani opening 2024 season on Saturday. Andre Fletcher selected to play for the West Indies A team on tour to Nepal. Big up Andre. Firearms amnesty approved by the House of Representatives. We have a date. In fact, we have a period for you. And of course, more things here on the business. We gotta let you know the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of Quartz, Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, Real Value, IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors, Infinite Contractors. We've got the big insurance on board. I mean, everybody on the business. I'm saying hello to you, all right? We are happy to have you for another day. We take a break and come back. And don't forget, someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credit compliments Digicel. That lucky person might just be you. We'll be back.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
Okay, so we have a few things to tell you about on the business now. Pan lovers will be given a treat this Sunday at the Grenada Steel Band, as is the Grenada Steel Band Association, present another Pan Expressions. Now, the Tanti Netball Court will be filled, we hope, with people as the bands present some melodious rhythms of the steel orchestra. All right, 6 of the nation's top bands will take the stage, all right, and give you their very best. Now, the event will showcase an array of talented pan musicians from across the island, each bringing their unique style and passion in playing the instrument. Now, this when we talk about pan, it's not just about playing pan. Pan brings people together, brings the community together. You hardly will hear people who involved in consistent pan playing and being a part of a pan side in trouble. That's reality, you know, because they not just get a leader of a band, sometimes they get a mentor in the leaders of the bands. Not only that, but they find themselves little mentors and things to do when they're idle within that band structure. So we have to support pan. We have to see it for more than just playing the steel. We have to see it for more than just playing a rhythm. We have to see it for what it really is. It's one means of keeping people in line with social expectations. You understand? So let's continue to support the pan. Let's show them that we appreciate what it is that they do with the young people of our nation. And let's go and in another ad, you know, I just tell you all, let's go and give them some support. You right? So the bands, they had the dipping for the positions and stuff like that. All right, and we have the Rainbow City Stars. They'll play in position number 1, followed by River Road Pan Wizards, sponsored by Steel Auto, and Food Fair, defending champions, Nexon New Dimensions 3rd. 4th will be the Florida West Side Symphony. Florida don't have a sponsor. Followed by Republic Bank Angel Harps, and ending the expressions will be the Co-op Bank Comancheros. Well, I know Digicel used to sponsor Florida, the Digicel Florida All Stars. We have now the Florida West Side Symphony, but it's one of the only ones I don't see with a name. But I see River Road too. It says River Road Pan Wizard. So does River Road have a sponsor as well? Y'all, we have to sponsor the thing. We have to put our monies, the corporate entities, we have to put our monies to support the thing, you know, because they can't do it by themselves, right? And it's expensive. Speaking of pan and expressions and celebrations, the stage is set as well for the annual hosting of the traditional Maroon and Steel Band Music Festival. And String Band Music, still banding me head. String Band Music Festival, that's in Carrico. It starts, when that thing starting? It's starting tomorrow. Yeah, it's a 3-day festival. You understand? 3 days of celebration. So it starts tomorrow All right, and it goes on until the 28th. Now the celebrations, it includes the traditional songs, dancing, drumming, food, cultural performances, and a whole lot. You understand? Carriacou stays true to its history. And they have these celebrations that just come out and it gives you an appreciation for how our people used to do it back in the day. It's kind of like, they just transform modern day into yesteryear, into how things were back then. And so it's something that people must appreciate. I know a lot of my people going up to Carriacou. And I said, unfortunately, I can't go. But you guys, have some fun for me and you and everybody else who's not able to make it. Let's talk about Kirani James, our star athlete. He's one of Grenada's, in fact, he's Grenada's most decorated athlete. And good news that he will be beginning his 2024 season this weekend, Saturday. He will run at the USA Track and Field Bermuda Grand Prix. Now, the Bermuda meet will be Kirani's first competitive outdoor outing since closing his season in 2023. All right? And so we expect to see real thing. And 2024 is very special. It's a very special year for Kirani as he prepares to compete in his 4th Olympics. You understand? A first for a male 400-meter athlete. Usually, by now, they go cold. But Kirani is still blazing hot. Ranked number 5 in the world in the 400-meter event. You understand? It's a new season. And of course, we expect great things. We expect him to do his best. Whatever we get from him, we'll appreciate and understand that at that time, that's the best that he would have done because we know him to do just that, his best. All right, so we anticipate a great start of the season for our star athlete, Kirani James. And speaking of star athlete, we have another star athlete too, all it doesn't talk about. Andre Fletcher. You understand? With West Indies cricket, his name, again, juxtaposing the name West Indies cricket. We love when Andre gets the opportunity because he's a boss. And the news is that he's been selected to campaign with the A team on tour to Nepal. All right, which runs from today through to the 15th of May. You understand? I see people talking a set of crap about some of the persons who were selected. Andre is a boss. You can't take that away from him. He's a great wicketkeeper, and he's even better as a batsman. So take all the time with us. Now the full squad, well, I ain't giving out the full squad because I don't think I'll care about that. But just to know that our very own Andre Fletcher is there. We have a lengthy national report. In fact, when I was checking out the national report just before I came on, I realized that some of the stories that I have is embedded in the national report as well, because they are more of a government nature. So I see some of my stories, so I'm not going to read these and then you come back and hate again in the national report and make the thing too long. You know what I mean? So just be guided of that. Now, we were telling you yesterday about that road and the cliff, that it was going to be closed and stuff like that. Now today, it officially closed to vehicular traffic. So some people probably don't listen to news or they don't look at the news, so it catch them off guard. Good for all you. Or you must watch Mikey live because you know how long we've been telling people, because we didn't want this to take people by surprise, and some people just didn't know. You're like, what they close the road for? What happened down there? Your accident? No, sir. You don't have no accident. They're gonna fix the road. It's gonna take about 14 months to fix. So get used to your alternative route, because you have to do it for a while. You understand? Leave home my extra 10-15 minutes. You understand? For people going down Grandlands area, you could pass through Woburn if you so desire, or you could pass through Tuco Road, or however they call it, the road, the concrete road that they just built there. That road bad, but I don't want too much traffic and it to mash it up. You have it? So I could go down Woburn. You understand? Like for people heading to Grand Dance or people heading to Tongue, you go up Monjalo. It is equally a shot in the morning time. You understand? Go up Monjalo, man. When I reach on the cliff, go so. You understand? In fact, don't come down quite long day to go up Monjalo. You understand? If you want to go to Tongue, pass through by Gospel Hall, Calivini Day. You understand? Go up Marianne, Monjalo, and go down St. Paul's Road there, what do you call it, White Gun, and go all the way. A White Gun, right? Yeah. And alright, you don't make the thing to, you're not that serious. Firearms amnesty approved by the House of Representatives. There's a period that's been given, May 1st to July 30th. You hear it from an official release from the government, but I'm just telling you, they talk about it, the business today and things like that, and that was the outcome.
Resolution for the purposes of Section 51A of the Firearms Act, Cap 105. The question is, whereas it is provided by Section 51A of the Firearms Act, Cap 105, hereinafter referred to as the Act, that the minister responsible for Home Affairs may by order subject to affirmative resolution declare a firearms amnesty if the minister is satisfied that A, the amnesty may result in a reduction of illegally possessed firearms or ammunition in Grenada, and B, it is in the public interest to declare the amnesty. Whereas on the 16th day of April 2024, the minister was satisfied that the firearms amnesty may result in a reduction of illegally possessed firearms or ammunition in Grenada, and that it was in the public's interest to declare an amnesty, and therefore made the Firearms Order 2024. And whereas it is expedient that the Firearms Order 2024, which seeks to declare a firearms amnesty in the state of Grenada for a period commencing the first day of May 2024 and ending at 12 a.m. on the 30th day of July 2024, be approved by the House of Representatives. Now, therefore, be it resolved that pursuant to Section 51A of the Act, the Firearms Order 2024 as set out in the schedule to this resolution is hereby approved by the House of Representatives. Those of that opinion, say aye. Of the contrary opinion, say no. The ayes have it. Indeed, the ayes have it.
Why does that all say a lot of television? I just get to the point. Yeah, we don't talk like that no more. Watch I tell you what I get in the government. I change, we are abbreviating and all in all. Yeah, that we don't talk like that no more. You understand? Whereas and they will be they take a whole they bringing here all the ingredients and come back. You understand? All right. So what's going to happen is that once this thing takes effect from May 1st, people can go bring in their firearms. You understand? Bring it in. Anybody bring it in. And that's it. You understand? No questions asked. You don't have to disclose your identity or any information when you're surrendering your firearms and ammunition. You understand? No question asked. Just go ahead and bring it in. You could get a lawyer, you could do this, you could do that. Yes? So, that's it right there. Make sure y'all do that. Or if you are caught with the firearm thereafter, crap or smoke your pipe. You know, that song by that Maximilian, I think that sang a song, I almost listen to it. You understand? It's good for students and stuff like that because it's a good motivational piece. You must listen to them. There are little things. Let's see. I used to play it all the time on the radio. Alright. 9 seed boy, but I'll get for the one day and I'll play it for you. There are little things that you must expose your children to. Like little things. And sometimes the effect that it has on them can be long-lasting. Long-lasting. You understand? So don't underestimate the power of a few minutes of education for your child. It could just be 5 minutes per day, 5 minutes per week. You just don't know what will stick with them, and sometimes everything stay with them. I didn't have my father for very long, and when I did, I remember everything that he said. I remember many of the things that he said. You understand? Even if I didn't have him for very long. Right? I remember somebody came to the school, Happy Secondary School, one time and said, for every cigarette you smoke, you shorten your life by 7 years. I remember that in Form 1. I can't remember who said it. I remember it was in some kind of assembly. For every cigarette you smoke, you shorten your life by 7 years. That made me not smoke. I don't smoke at all and would never smoke. And just that statement, whether it is factual or not, you understand? It was enough for me to say, me not putting no cigarette in my mouth. You understand? And yesterday I was telling you all that a song, Scholar's song, and interestingly I saw Scholar yesterday, and I said, Scholar, well, I was telling them, people, you saved my life. You know, say, oh, I saved your life. And I was like, okay, it was just a song. It was just a song that he sang about bandits, people who want to get into trouble, who want to fight and ting. When you go in jail, you woman sleeping with another man. When you go in jail, your girlfriend getting another boyfriend. And that is it for you. So while you there cold and hugging up wall, or you sleeping in cell with man, you understand, I'm Mandarin, your girl is cuddling with somebody else. You know? And that alone, like if I get into a fight or a fight situation, I turn the other cheek. I've done that a lot. But sometimes when you turn the cheek too many times, people will tend to bully you, but still. You understand? You just have to know how to handle them when that time comes. But more often than not, turn the other cheek. Because sometimes people who provoke you have way more to lose than you do. It is never going to be an equal playing field or an equal battleground between you and somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me. I know I'm going on at all different directions I'm taking you right now. You understand me, like a star. Right? I'm motivated to telling you this and inspired to tell you this. That even when people provoke you, sometimes it hurts more when you turn the other cheek. But there are some cases when people are mad enough to not get the point. And it may reoccur, the bullying may reoccur, and you would know when it's time for you to stand up for yourself. You understand? And let them know what time it is. But if you are ever going to go out of character for that one time to send a message, just make sure that you crush that opportunity, that person, in a sense, not figuratively, not literally, figuratively. So you don't have to go into that mode twice. There will be a time that comes when you would need to stand up for yourself, not every time. But the one time that you do, just make sure that it will be once and for all. So you ain't going soft. You go in as hard as you can that one time. All right? Every other time, you turn the other cheek to make sure that you're giving the person who is bullying you the opportunity to see the wrong in their actions. And sometimes when they get ignored a lot, they get the point and they move on. But there are these rare occasions when some people just don't get the message. It might just fly over their head because they ain't bright enough to understand the message. When you would have to play by their rule in the sense. But anytime you choose to do that, make sure you're doing it once and for all. You ain't going in soft. You're going in as hard as you can. Annihilation. Figuratively. Because I don't know what you're going to say. Mikey, tell me to that. Figuratively. Whatever that annihilation might mean to you, whatever that fight back might mean to you, whatever form it may take, go hard. Can't believe I said that. But anyway, it's the truth. It's the truth. So the amnesty is there, and we've given you the date as of May 1st. So that's not very long from now. You gotta bring in the guns. And when nobody getting in trouble for no gun. You hear me? Nobody getting no trouble for no gun. You think of the gun and that's it. End that story. The minister say that. Kinda. Family members, permit me to take another quick break and come back. When I come back, we have a lot of things to tell you again. This time it's going to be embedded in the national report, and following that we'll have the weather for you as well. We'll be back.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love. Like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
In recognition of our nation's independence, we're celebrating the journey to 50 with an exclusive car insurance offer. If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Excuse me, miss. What's that ding-ding noise?
Oh, that's customers collecting points from a frequent shopper program.
Okay.
Each time you shop with your frequent shopper card, you earn points, which can be redeemed for future discounts on purchases. Seems like you don't have one.
Nope.
You can sign up today and start collecting your points.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Pick your daily reward from the Quartz Ready Cash Money Tree. Every customer is a winner with every loan of $3,000 or more from Quartz Ready Cash. Plus, you get to enter to win a weekend for two at Sandals. No deposit, no collateral needed. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash location today or apply online at www.quartz.com. Get more for 2024 with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
See this? This is water. Essential, irreplaceable. An average person uses 35 gallons of water daily, but sometimes we take it for granted. But what if, like during a hurricane, this faucet run dry? That's why every household needs a water storage system. Imagine 3 days worth of water supply, always ready for emergency. And when you run low, nature's got your back. You can capture rainwater for use. And that's how you use nature's gift in a smart, sustainable way. So when service gets interrupted, you're not. Until our next flash of Nawasa wisdom, know your household needs and store a minimum of 3 days water supply. Stay water wise and see you next time.
This advertisement is in a series showcasing Nawasa's operations. Stay tuned for more in-depth insights into our services and initiatives.
Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
This is the GIS Evening Report for Thursday, April 25th, 2024. I am Sherry-Ann Noel. In the headlines, Lower House passes Electronic Communications Bill and resolution to implement 90-day gun amnesty. Details to this and more after the break.
Kiriko Maroon and String Band Music Festival 2024, April 26th to the 28th. Coming together to preserve and showcase our culture is who we are. Friday the 26th, Belmont at the Chapel. Early morning libation, 3 p.m. Saraka, 7 p.m. the official opening ceremony and cultural evening. Saturday from 10 a.m. Hillsborough Square. It's Strings in the City. Then at 8 p.m. we move to the Botanical Gardens for Cultural Explosion with local and regional performances featuring Touch, the band. Admission $60. Then on Sunday, it's the grand finale, Paradise Beach. From 12 noon, musical entertainment. And from 4 p.m., Paradise Beach Bands, cultural entertainment and live music. Admission $20. Come along to dance the quadrille and big drum on Paradise Beach every Sunday after the launch until the festival ends. Kiriko Maroon and String Band Music Festival 2024, April 26th to the 28th.
Welcome back. The Lower House of Parliament has passed the Electronic Communications Bill 2024 that seeks to reform the law relating to telecommunications in contracting states of the Eastern Caribbean Telecommunications Authority, ECTEL. During an interview with the Government Information Service on conclusion of Thursday's sitting, Member of Parliament for St. George North East, Honorable Ron Redhead, said the bill seeks to allow a more liberalized and non-discriminatory entry into the electronic communications sector by enabling a robust competitive environment.
It enhances it from what we had as telecommunications by including electronics. So taking care now of the modification in technology that exists today. There are two main changes with this bill that it introduces. The first one, it has to do with the question of the separation of the NTRC from being the agency to monitor and still adjudicate if there is any breach of this law. And secondly, introducing penalties that were never really associated. So you almost had a situation where it was like a toothless tiger. And now you're putting in penalties, which is clearly defined this time around as to what is to be expected. So that is the difference with this whole bill. It's part of a suite of bills that existed prior. Consultations by Prime Minister and leader of government business, as they mentioned, dates back as far back as 2009 in relation to this specific bill. And we are aware of the previous administration doing some work in that regard to get it to a stage, but certainly this is a continuation of a process started a long time ago.
The Electronic Communications Bill 2024, Honorable Redhead says, does not seek to reduce in any way the roles and functions of the National Telecommunications Regulations Commission, NTRC.
There would not be reduced roles. What it would mean is that we are specifying the role of the NTRC now and its purpose and function and giving it more life to be able to fulfill its true mandate. The Commission will have the ambits to determine how measures are going to be enforced. Again, it's going to be somewhat of a consultatory process. So it's not going to be something that is hard and fast. When the law is passed, it's not to say that this shall apply in a strict sense, because it's open to interpretation. In addition to that, you have to deal with a situation where a judgment will have to be handed down. So you can't say that penalty X will be applied because you say 10,000. Sometimes you could use your discretion.
The bill, Honorable Redhead says, received support from both sides of the House and reiterated the point that its main focus is to harmonize how we treat with electronic communications.
Some of the smaller entities in terms of social media and little podcasts and so on, it's not going to directly impact them because they are not dealing with the infrastructure of being licensed. You're not performing a duty that requires you to be licensed, so to speak, and then that will fall under that. So you have to be licensed first and foremost for you to be able to fall under the ambits of this particular legislation.
Members of the Upper House will debate the bill when the Senate meets 9 a.m. on Friday. The proceedings will be broadcast live on GIS and its social media pages. The Lower House of Parliament has passed a resolution for the implementation of a firearms amnesty from May 1st to July 30th, as government seeks to reduce the number of illegally possessed firearms and ammunition circulating in the country. Government says the amnesty is in the best interest of the public. The resolution was brought before the House by Leader of Government Business, Honorable Philip Telesford.
No one who surrenders or in the act of surrendering these weapons, Mr. Speaker, will be prosecuted. They are allowed to do so in absolute anonymity and will not be required to disclose any information pertaining to the possession of the firearm. Persons may also surrender firearms and ammunition through their attorney at law. And Mr. Speaker, we are well familiar with attorneys who seek to maintain the peace. And so we believe it is wise, Mr. Speaker, that those in possession of the firearms, these illegal weapons, who do not feel comfortable going directly to the police, may so do by surrendering it to an attorney.
Minister Telesford says a database of the illegal weapons will be established, collecting information like the serial number and model of weapon.
All of these weapons so collected will be placed in a secured deposit bin under lock and key to ensure that they're properly accounted for and properly destroyed or disposed of at the appropriate time and under the appropriate instructions. The Firearm Order of 2024, Mr. Speaker, will come into force immediately upon the publication in the Gazette, Mr. Speaker, to facilitate the commencement of the firearm amnesty as of the 1st of May.
We take a break. More news when we return.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
I am VIP. I am vaccinated. I am immunized. I am protected. Our children and nation depend on vaccination for immunization. Childhood vaccination is national priority. It is their protection from disease and sicknesses. Let's all be VIPs and safeguard our beautiful Grenada. I am DJ Blackstorm and I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Welcome back. Minister for Mental Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, Honorable Delma Thomas, says designs will be completed this year in preparation for the construction of a new drug and alcohol rehabilitation center. The former nursing quarters in Maribor St. Andrew has been identified as a suitable construction site for the center.
We are committed not only to accept the monies from the Grenada Cooperative Bank and let it sit in an account and dry, but we are committed to rebuilding what was known as the Carlton Home, a rehabilitation center for drug addicts and alcohol addictions. We are in the process of doing feasibility study. Our designs will be completed this year, and the clearing of the site will also be completed in 2024 to signal that we will start work in 2025. A government, Mr. Speaker, who does not only talk the talk, but walk the walk. We will, Mr. Speaker, after 20 years of the advent of Hurricane Ivan, where our center was damaged, this new government will rebuild a rehabilitation center aimed at addiction so that our citizens with addiction problem can be reintegrated into society and make a meaningful contribution.
During a meeting of the House of Representatives on Thursday, Minister Thomas praised the Grenada Cooperative Bank and its partners for contributing more than $500,000 to assist the government of Grenada in this initiative. She says the support from the private sector demonstrates a commendable partnership between business and government to address crucial societal needs. Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell says effective Monday, April 29th, individuals with a valid license for a minimum of 5 years will have the opportunity to upgrade their driver's license to D-Class for a fee of $35 EC. In the process, eliminating the burdensome requirements of undergoing an examination process. This initiative was first presented by Minister for Finance Honorable Dennis Cornwall during the 2024 budget statement. According to the Prime Minister, this will soon be gazetted in the statutory rules and orders. GIS spoke with the Prime Minister after Thursday's sitting.
The upgrade of the license is straightforward and simple. Any person who currently holds a B-class driving license can upgrade to a D-class at a fee of $35 plus the regular cost of the current B-class license that they've already paid for. Any person who has a C-class license and have held that for 5 years or more can upgrade to a D-class driving license at the same fee of $35, subject to whatever they've already paid for the C-class. And anyone who has a C1 class license can also upgrade to a D-class license, paying the same $35. This should go in effect on Monday. We expect that the Gazette will come out on Friday, which will be the final act required to make this law.
The Prime Minister said this will be an ongoing initiative.
It's permanent. It's a permanent change in the law. So as we go on, anyone, for example, if you're currently driving at 4 years this year, next year you would be 5. On attaining your 5th anniversary of holding your B-class or C-class or C1 class license, you can then upgrade to the D-class.
We take our final break. We will be right back.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP. Make us all VIPs. Take your vaccine, get immunized and protected. Kids, let's build our immunity to have a healthier society. I'm vaccinated. champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan-American Health Organization.
Welcome back. Minister for Agriculture, Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources, Lennox Andrews, has reassured that steps are underway to resolve the current water distribution challenges faced by the Maribor Propagation Station and the farmers it serves. Recently, farmers benefiting from the Maribor water system have been informed that the Ministry of Agriculture is presently conducting a review and oversight of all individuals connected to the Maribor Agricultural Station water system. The letter highlighted the impact of illegal connections on water supply to the propagation station, hindering its ability to meet annual propagation targets for economic plants and planting materials. Consequently, the Ministry of Agriculture decided to disconnect all illegal connected individuals within 30 days, effective March 12, 2024. Minister Andrews addressed the matter during a session of the lower house of Parliament on Thursday.
Mr. Speaker, we have no problem with the farmers. We have no problem with the farmers. We met with the farmers, and we are moving swiftly to resolve the issue with the water supply. The problem is that there are private individuals, who hooked on illegally to the water supply. And in the dry season, when the Maribor propagation station needs adequate water to provide the plantlets for all the farmers, they're not getting enough because of this. Good? So I personally visited the whole farm. I look at the irrigation system. They turn it on for me. There is indeed a shortage of water for the Maribor propagation station. We identified some of the problem. I met with Nawasa, I think it's yesterday or the day before. I think it's yesterday. I met with Nawasa. And Nawasa, part of the problem is that there are some broken mains and some tanks that are leaking, Nawasa has, in fact, taken the decision they're going to fix those broken mains before Friday. Good? And we are working together with Nawasa to ensure that adequate water supply is provided to the Maribor farm, the Maribor propagation station, and of course to the adjoining farmers who also depend on the water for their agricultural purposes.
And finally, students from over 35 schools in Grenada at both the primary and secondary level were exposed to numerous musical instruments on Wednesday at the SP's Ministry of Education Music Fair held at the Grenada Trade Center. Karine Moraine tells us more.
An atmosphere filled with the sound of music and great excitement by the students at the inaugural SP's Music Fair. Salisha Paul, manager of SP's, shared the objective of this new event and says she believes the event met its objective.
Well, the music fair was designed to inspire our young people, particularly the primary school and secondary school students, to open them into the world of music, let them see the different instruments that are out there, some that they may not have interacted with before, and so that they will be inspired to go out into their schools and start music bands, school orchestras, and so that Grenada on a whole can benefit from music education, and then we can have more music professionals on island. When I had envisioned this day, I was particularly curious to see what would be the feedback from the children and to see their faces. And they were in awe, they were wowed, they were enthused, they were moving from booth to booth, excited to learn more, to play, to interact. And I think generally, overall, the objective of the event was met in that we had students who are now going back to their schools inspired and interested in playing a musical instrument.
Many of Grenada's seasoned musicians were facilitators at this event. Cavell Isaac spoke of his interaction with the students.
And they're very intrigued by everything. A lot of them, they're in the corner with the drums making noise, but a lot of them definitely was interested in the piano. They want to learn to play that, and I could see that. I believe that if the schools and them really take it and run with it and nurture that skill in them, I think couple of years from now, we go have a lot of good musicians and things, because I realize they're catching along quickly.
The students enjoyed every bit of the experience and have also shown interest in playing an instrument.
These days need to engage in more constructive activities, and I think that this would have helped very, very greatly, especially the display of the pan. I personally was inspired by that. I just love to hear that beautiful rendition, and now I have an interest in learning that instrument.
It's great, and it was the best day of my life.
Wow, what stood out most for you?
What
stood out most for you?
The guitar.
The guitar? What about you?
The drums.
Yes, and what you thought about today's event?
He was great, he was amazing, I had fun.
I am Karen Maureen Alexander reporting.
Thank you, Karine. And with that story, we come to the end of the GIS Evening Report for Thursday, April 25th, 2024. Now for a recap of the top story. Lower House passes the Electronic Communications Bill and resolution to implement 90-day gun amnesty. I am Sherry-Ann Noel. Thank you for viewing.
Well, thank you very much, Sherry-Ann, and the rest of the GIS News team. And of course, we'll connect with you guys tomorrow, God's willing. Again, it's now time to go over to the Met Office, and we can tell you that the weather is expected to be generally fair, becoming partly cloudy at times with the possible isolated showers. Tonight's minimum temperature 27 degrees Celsius, winds east, northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. Taking a look at the weather for Friday, we can tell you that the weather is expected to be generally fair and windy, becoming partly cloudy at times with the isolated overnight showers. Max temperature 32 degrees Celsius, minimum 26. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusting higher at times. Seas moderate, waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. That's our weather report for tonight and tomorrow. And before we wrap, we want to say hello to the folks who are currently on YouTube. So yes, our YouTube viewers, we've got Marcus, Hillary, Jean, Suzanne, Keith, who else? Anne-Maria, Olive, Celine, who's always there. Laverne, who's always there. Suzanne, who's always there. Margaret Ann, who's always there. My mom, Lintana. Everybody who's always there on YouTube, blessings to you. Likewise, Facebook, Java, and the sharing committee. It's always a pleasure to have you guys with us. All right. Suzette, what's going on? Jane Sinclair. Suzanne, hi. I see you there. All right, Suzanne. Java and the sharing committee, sorry. Blessings to you guys always here. Diana. One. Lewis, what's going on? Blessings to you. Shamin, Bihari, hello to you as well. Diana. Bernadette. Java again. Who else? Shum. Kireen, how are you doing, Kireen? Blessings to you and the family, all right? Leonora. Who else? And everybody else. Blessings to you, all right? Take care of yourselves and your family. Adonna, Yvonne, blessings to you. Take care, guys. I took off the AC. Sometimes I was like the warm vibes, eh? The warm vibes just get like energy. Yeah. So anyway, guys, take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow again, okay? Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We all say, Ja! No. Blessings to you and the family. See you guys tomorrow, God's willing. God bless.